You know those ideas that sound funny in your head, but in actuality don't turn out to be quite as good? This might be one of those things. So, y'all get ready, because we're going to try some tint news! First up in meta news, window tinter Tint Stuff has decided to make a news show because I don't know. Why not? We're going to see how this goes. I have no idea what the schedule for something like this would be. I just thought it might be interesting to talk about some topics that, window tinters like to gossip about in the background because we're all little chatty Cathys anyways. Next up is something that I saw in some of the Facebook groups, and I'm not sure if this is official or will be rolling out, but I have seen reported rumors from people where Xpel cracking down on certain dealers for using their software without actually using Xpel film. Now, I can't confirm this yet. I have seen this directly from other companies. So SunTech and SolarGuard, they both want you to be using their film in order to use their software. They see it as a weird extension of their company. Even though that they charge a monthly fee, some companies will give you a break on their software, but there's other ones that are still charging a monthly fee to use their software, but want you to also use their film. So Xpel does have a cut bank program for their PPF patterns. So you're either buying their film and then getting free patterns, or you have to pay a subscription for it. So I don't know if that's really the case that they would completely cut people off. It's just some of the rumors that have been swirling around, and I really want to talk about some of the fuckery with window tint pattern software, because I really think that it's a crazy idea. You should be able to use the software that you want and the film that you want, and they really are not an extension, one or the other. Yes, it's by the same company, possibly. It depends on what you want to use. When you have the patterns on the car, you're not going to tout to your customers that you cut it with their software specifically. The customer, computer cut is one thing, hand cutting would be another, and they don't know enough about window tinting in general to even care. Hopefully that's not the case. We're going to do a little bit more digging into it and get to the bottom of this, and yeah, we'll see what happens when we have some real news on it. So I need to give a huge congratulations to both Doug and Felicia from Sticky Tintz in Wisconsin. They are finally moving into their own physical location out of their home garage, and I just couldn't be more proud of the both of them. I taught one class in person to them. It was a little 3-day course, working hard at it ever since, and have just grown quite the business out of their own garage, so at the point where they can finally move into their own physical location. So super excited for you guys. I know you guys are going to crush it. Congratulations. So Tintwiz did something really cool lately and have been making quite a stir in the Facebook groups because they brought these to the market. So these are Tintwiz edition Tri-Edge X's. You know I love Tri-Edge. These Tri-Edge X's have been a go-to for the past couple years, and it's really cool to just see a software company partner up with a tool company and just bring a really cool collaboration. They have been just sending them out to everybody for free that have been, hitting them up, requesting them. It doesn't matter who you are or where you are, they're going to send them to you. So big shout out to them. If you guys want to get some, hit them up on their website, in the little chat window, and support on their Facebook. It doesn't matter. You can get a hold of them and they will send you out some. So they've been a big supporter of the channel too, so I just had to shout them out in this. Next up, in a little bit of personal news, I actually just kind of wanted to make this into a dedicated video, but I wasn't sure how to do that, so that's one of the reasons I came up with this tint news thing. As y'all know, I haven't done much with the garage downstairs. I really intended on bringing cars into it and trying to make my own local business out of it, but other stuff came up and I got a little lazy and I pushed things off like that. So it's actually all set to tint out of, but I actually never did any of the local business marketing for it. I just got distracted with other projects. However, this year is different. Coming up in February, my lease in this apartment is going to be over, and I'm looking for a house with a full-size garage where I can take this seriously finally. So I'm still gonna be doing a little bit of mobile work, at least 3 days a week right now. So the regular live streams that I've been doing and being able to put content out that I wanna make, that's still gonna be a priority. Also, having my own garage where I can film stuff, because I really want my own little studio space rather than like a big shop. I really want a clean little space, and a full-size garage is a great way to start. With that being said, there's two companies that are going to be helping me out a bunch, so I need to give them a couple shout outs. And one I already did, Tintwiz, with their awesome software. They've been a big supporter of the channel lately. They're going to be helping me out. So one of the ways they're going to be doing that is through their own app that's made to help acquire customers. So let me give you an example. So let's say you have a potential customer call you up and you quote him $250 for a full tint job, and he just says, nah, it's too expensive, thanks, bye. He didn't really give you a whole lot of time to talk with him over the phone why you're $250 or what you offer, what other services you can provide. So Tintwiz is a really cool CRM suite. So you can send an actual proposal to the customer with very little contact details, because over the phone you got at least his name, his number, and the kind of car that he has. So you can send them the quote talked about briefly over the phone, but the quote itself will detail the type of film that you're going to install, the specs of that film, and any other additional information about your company, upsells, and other services that you provide. So it really gives you a lead over your other competition, a way to stand out past everybody else, because I guarantee you the majority of people, in my own personal experience, will just talk briefly on the phone. If they can't come to any type of consensus on a sale, they're just going to hang up and move on. So those leads, now you have another means to try and bring those customers in. So that's one way it's going to be a huge help. And with the other company that I want to talk about is marketingtint.com. So if you're going to have a business, of course you want to have some type of a web presence. They're going to be helping me out with my own custom site and generating leads. Like, that to me is the biggest thing. I really am not sure where to start on generating leads. Do I post Facebook ads? Do I post Instagram ads? Like, I guess I could just put a barrage out of everything, but my YouTube channel is very global. So I've never looked into local marketing, and I really just kind of want to get started. There's so many other things that I'm trying to do at the same time, so I can, you know, try and do it on my own. But I've already half-assed built a website, and it's just, a lot of these things end up sitting just like my garage downstairs. So they're going to be a huge help moving forward. In the meantime, if you want to check either one of them out, I'll have links in the video description. Again, Tintwiz and marketingtint.com. But coming up, we're actually going to put both of them to the test and see how much they can actually help me personally, because I'm going to be putting a little bit of my livelihood on the line here and starting my own thing. But there was a pretty awesome question that was posted in the Window Film Pros group, and that was, what was your experience moving from like a home garage to a shop? And generally the responses were really, really positive. So being from a home garage, you have that client base that you took the time to build up before leaping into a full-size shop. So you kind of knew that you had your own demand, your own presence, and I think that is the best way to do it if you're going to do it. So I'm really excited to start this garage, and I'll link below that post. If anybody wants to look at the comments or have any more questions about that, it really was a good read. So last up, I wanted to give a quick congratulations to Mike Powell. He is now the owner of Shaded Outfitters. For those of you that don't know, Shaded Outfitters is a window tinting clothing brand. They have lots of fun window tinting designs. So if you guys are looking for some cool stuff for the holidays, you know, some gifts and whatnot for your window tinter relatives or whatever, if you know somebody or you're looking for some cool merch yourself, definitely go check them out. I want to throw some support his way. I know he's been hustling a lot. So congrats, man. I know you're going to do awesome, and good luck to you. So I guess that wraps up the first edition of Tint News! So if you guys have any other topics that you want me to talk about or any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Thank you as always so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.